Show get on laptop, girl.
Zoom
Oh
me.
my God.
Oh,
Y'all are
we're
too
live.
crazy. So
Laptop.
we live, y'all. Jessica didn't make it. I don't know what happened with Jessica. So it's gonna be us five. Let me get onto the comments so I can see. All right, so you guys, welcome to the tarot mashup. We got like some of the best readers on some of these. What somebody said, oh, we got OGs coming on tonight. I was like, oh,
Who said
we
that?
got people, we got people that y'all got fan clubs.
Who said
Um,
that?
so I'm excited. You know, y'all are all talented. Really, all everybody's family on here, and I'm so happy to have y'all on. Y'all, Deidre was supposed to be on, but she had some things that she had to take care of, so she wasn't able to make it tonight. So I'm filling in for her. So we're just gonna do what we do. But you know how we do this. Please, specific questions. We don't have time to read books. I told the readers, the diviners, everybody here that they can piggyback off of each other if they want to. They could pick a question if they want to. It's kind of a free for all freestyle type of reading tonight. So please be respectful, be polite. No general readings, no arguments with the moderators, because we want to make this so as many people can get questions answered as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead. I already know who I am. I'm Divinity Diva. Please, I'm getting an echo off of my thing. So I'm sorry if I'm a back talk, it's because I'm thinking I'm hearing something else. But I'm Divinity Diva. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a Haitian initiated mambo. So this is for because I'm doing this on Facebook and YouTube. So this is like my first time going live on YouTube, you guys. So some of y'all are gonna be, or y'all have YouTube pages, I think. Listen to you. So I want you to go ahead, talk your businesses up, introduce yourself, what you do, how they get in contact with you, cash apps if they want to send any type of donations or anything. So, bro, you want to go first?
With a read?
No, to introduce
Oh,
yourself.
to
Who are
introduce myself.
you?
Oh, Nai Bobo.
Hi, Baba.
I am Hugan Sherwin. I am a Hugan Asagwe, which is a high priest of Haitian voodoo. I am also a two-headed conjure man, and I'm also known as the conjure preacher, which someone affectionately named me. I am a master teacher of the occult. I teach esoteric and occult practices alongside conjure. I've been practicing various occult practices alongside conjure for about 20 plus years. I I'm very selective with my students. I don't just teach anybody. And I've been reading just about the same amount of time. So here I am.
So, do you have like a Facebook page, or do you have a way that they can contact you for readings?
They can contact me either through my regular Facebook page, which is Hugon Sherwin, or the Root of the Bone Conjure Society.
All right. All right, Miss Alyssa.
Hey, everybody. So my name is Elissa. I'm also known as Lotus Mystic Haven. That is my business page. You can find me there, Lotus Mystic Haven. Also on Instagram and also on YouTube. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
It's
um,
okay.
I'm, I'm a naturopathic doctor. Hugon Sherwin is actually my godpapa.
Yes.
So so as you know or can tell that I'm also following the path in the ATR of Vodou. Also conjure. And I do so many things. I just can't name them all, but y'all know. Some of y'all know. It's a lot.
Yes.
Uh-oh, what happened to Jazz? Did we lose Jazz?
No, I'm here. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Okay, there she
Okay, I was
go.
gonna say, yeah,
That's
you
her.
back. I was like, wait a minute, we can't lose you. So, Jazz, who are you?
No, I was here the whole time. Okay, y'all. Let's start. Let's start. I am
She
Jasmine.
done
I
went
am
black.
the founder and CEO of Jay's Intuitive Life Coaching and Inspired Healing. You may know me as Isabel Psychic, which is a subsidiary that I have now. Apart from doing readings, I am a trauma coach who specializes in assisting single parents and helping them better their relationship with their children by helping them heal themselves. Apart from that, you can find me on Clubhouse. Me and my partner, we have a club now called Improv Poetry, which is a subsidiary of the Poetry Palace. So if you guys are interested in poetry, you can join us on Thursdays, I believe 7 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. And Nika, shout out to my bestie. Nika and I have a clubhouse on Tuesdays at 6:30 called Wine and Divine. We'll be coming through shortly. So yeah,
We
much
gotta
more to
get
come.
Nika on here. We gotta get her on. She and everything else, but on
She's
here
not gonna
doing
do it.
readings. You don't think so? I don't know how, but
She
we're gonna
don't
have to
like
get her on
readings.
here. She don't
Yeah,
like it?
please.
I tried for 3 years. She don't. I
She's
tried for
so
3 years.
gifted though. Well, you know what? We
She
gonna
ain't
let
gonna do
spirit
readings.
handle up on that then. That's gonna be a job for spirit. I'm gonna have to light a
Very
candle.
powerful.
I might help spirit along with the kind of pushing her out. So we might have to light a candle. So Mr. Rob, who are you?
Hello, everybody. Many
Hey,
blessings.
I like
Many
the way
blessings.
Rob came in like with the sexy hello everybody, and then took that breath.
Tonight I feel like we're kind of like on Hollywood Squares or some shit anyway with all of us fabulous folks. So, hi everybody. You can reach me at Mystical Mojo. I'm a root worker, professional reader for over 20 plus years, and hit long history with Appalachian Conjure. Long background in the occult, many varieties over the years as well. Voodoo is son and root worker. Professional reader, like I said, for over 20 plus years.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. We were supposed to have Jessica Pace on, and bless her heart, I sent a link to every social media she has, and it didn't work. So we're gonna have to try to see if maybe we catch her the next time. So those that were looking for Jessica, make sure that you go to her page, Miss Empathetic Tarot, if you want to get a reading. She's on Facebook and she's also on IG. So hello, I know I didn't get a chance. I kind of went in and started talking, but hey to everybody who is on here. We're going to go ahead, and who wants to go first? Picking questions.
Ladies first.
Okay, well then let me take Serena. Am I still being spiritually attacked? So let's see. Serena. Give me just a moment, babe. Spirit is switching up some cards for me. Let's see what we got going on. Serena with spirit. The first thing that I'm hearing is that you do need a cleanse. So I don't know if you did one or reversal and a cleanse. The spirit is saying something about you need to go ahead and do a cleanse. And this could be you have some residual energy that could be lingering around you, but let's see what's going on with the cards. You still have some jealousy around you. Now, the thing is I'm seeing is you do have a male or somebody who is obsessed with you that is doing some type of magic. It's not as strong as it was in the beginning, and it looks like that you're actually getting a better hand of it. But I'm getting a lot of gossip. I'm getting a lot of jealousy around you, and that could be why Spirit is saying that you need to keep your cleanses and stuff up. I would say start warding your environment, wearing you some protection jewelry, because you need to go ahead, cleanse your space. And if you have somebody that is obsessed, when you deal with workers, you have workers that will not stop. It means that they might take a break. The work may seem like it's over, and then you put your guard down and they come back and they hit you again. So if it's family and it's a bloodline, which I don't understand why somebody works across their blood anyway, because you could be fucking up your kids, your grandkids, their kids, all that stuff coming in, but that's what some people do. So if you're dealing with your family, I would say you need to go ahead and cleanse, keep your wards up, start wearing you some protection, because whoever it is, they're off and on with it, off and on, and it's because of jealousy. I'm getting a lot of gossip with that.
Could be affecting her moves as well. I see the desire. I see a move. I see a reversal and a move, like a change of environment. Somebody's tried to block her all the way around. There was a hope or a proposition of going and moving as well. Somebody has definitely laid a trick on her. As well, she definitely needs cleansings because she has the Chariot reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Moon, the High Priestess, and Death all reversed.
Yeah,
So
she
I
has some
think it-
blockages. That
yeah,
could be why spirit came through at first with the cleansing.
yes, ma'am, absolutely.
So, babe, I would suggest doing some reversals.
Yeah, and
Go ahead, Jasmine. I'm
no, I
sorry.
was gonna say the thing with this person is it's an obsession with where you're going, not necessarily who you are. It goes back to what Tanya was saying about this person will never stop because they want to be where you're going. They see your potential and they want to feed off of it. So when you do your cleanses, when you get, you know, shit back in place and you do a reversal and this person is no longer affecting you, I'm talking about mentally, also physically, it is best for you to completely isolate yourself from this person because it no matter where you're at or what you're doing, they're always going to have a problem with you. And is jealousy and obsession. So yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. That's messed up to be family too, but sometimes, man, family will try to do you in and don't even realize they doing themselves in too because you tainting your own blood, trying to fuck over somebody. But I mean, I digress.
Period.
We could talk about that for a whole
Period.
hour. So who gonna
Indeed.
pull a name?
Ladies
I'll
first.
I'll do Michelle. Michelle Lola. She says love coming into her life soon. Let's see here. I love life questions.
Shoot, you got about 15 of them up there so far. You probably gonna get about 50 by the end of the night.
You reckon? Let's see here. We got two cards done fall out. Let's see here. Oh, buddy. Spirit is saying that you're not spending enough time by yourself. Anyway, so now is not the time, and plus you need to regain your willpower from the last breakup. You need to let go. You got some healing to do first before you start thinking about love from somebody else. Love yourself first. Focus on you, and you may say, "Hey, I am focus on me." Spirit is saying not enough. There's something that you missing a step. You're getting out of place when it comes to your heart, and you're procrastinating. You need to look deeper within. You got to. And Spirit is saying that you need to think outside the box when it comes to your healing as well. So right now, Spirit is saying, focus on you. That's basically it. Focus on you.
I keep getting Ice Queen energy with her, which to me, Ice Queen energy is somebody that's looking for love, but they're scared. They got
Right.
their wall up. So I
Right.
mean, that's the energy that I'm getting too. If you really want to look for it, you got to be vulnerable.
Right. Yes, indeed.
I
You
guess
got to
I
make.
got the other part of it. So what I got was that there is actually a person. You have true love around you, but you're not in position to be able to receive this person. This could be someone that you either already know that is like a friend or an associate of yours, or this will start off slow in a friendship. But I feel like you're so focused on the past and the hurt of the previous relationship that you're putting everybody else that tries to come to you in the exact same box. And in that way, you're trying to control the narrative of the relationship. And that's why you find yourself failing in love. So, like Sherwin said, and like Tanya said, now is the best time for you to focus on you because the love that you're seeking is also seeking you, but you're not in position to attract it yet.
Right.
Right. Which there's that card right there. It's an older male.
Mhm.
But Spirit is saying that you don't have that power right now. You don't have the energy in your life to bring about that manifestation of that person.
Somebody fixing to get some old man booty. Mm-mm-mm. All you got to
Not
do is let
old
that
man
wall
booty.
down. Sometimes that old man
Yep.
booty be good though. Sometimes.
You not lying, it do.
They
I
know what to
wouldn't know.
do. Some of them young ones still be
I
trying to
wouldn't
figure
know.
out what hole is supposed to go into. Them old man be like, look, I can do 2, 3 holes at one time.
Oh
Well,
goodness.
they be like, eating ain't cheating.
Oh
Pay it
goodness.
up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jazz over here disgusted.
I,
Well, I
I
seen
got a
someone that I
halo.
wanted
I
to
don't know what y'all
read.
talking about.
I seen someone I wanted to read. Her name is Ebony Andrews. She asked, will her settlement come through this year? I do see a lot of delays with this. I also see that you possibly need to switch attorneys. I see a female that should be an attorney for you. That's an air sign. It's showing me if you decide to switch. Somebody need to mute the thing. Yeah, thank you. If you decide, you need to go ahead and decide now if you need to switch because it's showing me if you do switch, you would definitely be able to gain profit. If you do switch attorneys, it is showing me not a small lump sum, but it is showing me a grand lump sum that is definitely going to come through for you. So whoever this person was before, it looks like it could be definitely someone who is a fire sign is not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're actually dragging their feet with your case. And so you need to switch so that you can be able to pick this up and get it moving.
I agree. I feel like there's some big money that's coming through. Some really good
Hello.
money that's coming through.
Jessica. Hi. How are you?
Got the sun and the full card. Y'all are right about that. Yep. She got major money coming in. Share some with me. Look. Follow me on OnlyFans. JK. JK.
So who?
Dina. I see Dina. I'm looking on my laptop. Dina wants to know, will she fall in love again? To answer your question, Dina, the answer is yes. But here's the thing: if you don't take time after a relationship for yourself
Hi guys.
and heal yourself, then it's not a matter of falling in love. I hear an echo.
Answer is yes, but
Okay. Thanks, Jess. So yeah, it's not, for you right now is a matter of healing yourself. It's not when or when is this person coming in. It's more when are you going to do the work to be prepared for this person coming in. I feel like this is going to be the narrative for all these love readings, most of them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dina, you haven't gotten either. I don't know if you're divorced, separated, or you're literally getting out of a long distance relationship like recently. Love is not going to come for quite some time because you're still tied into the past. Either y'all have children together or y'all have property or estate that y'all are trying to resolve. Once that is resolved, then you'll be in a place where you're more receiving of it.
Mm.
I'm also seeing too that she needs to be in a place of forgiving as well, and also learning from the lessons. Because what's happening is that she's going back into this place of being codependent because she wants to latch on to someone and
Right.
have that person with her because she doesn't want to be alone. But the thing is, if you don't go within yourself to be able to mend the broken pieces that you have and be whole for yourself, you won't be able to move forward. You won't be able to be in a long lasting relationship. They'll all be short lived, like Jasmine said. And I do see someone that is going to come in, but it is going to take some time before this person comes in because you got work to do within yourself.
Mhm. I agree. I 100% agree. Let me unmute Jess real quick. All right, Miss Jessica, you wanna call somebody's name?
Yes, I am so sorry. I am terrible with technology. It took me forever to find you guys.
It's okay, babe. You here now. Go ahead and call your name. You good?
Let's see. Andrea Bracken. Should I move forward from my current relationship? Love, if you have to ask that question, then maybe yeah, it is time to move forward. And that tells me you don't trust your other partner. I'm not trying to get mad with you, boo, but if you're already having to ask that, then maybe it's not time to be with them.
Straight like that.
All right, I'm gonna tell you straight up. The cards are not telling you to focus on this relationship because you are not taking the time for yourself. You're being told to focus on your money. Right here. You are overspending. You're overspending. You're giving it out too much. This is a one-sided relationship. And Tanya, this is the Goddess Tarot deck. This is the deck that has no manners. So, so Andrea, if it were me, and the cards are telling me, hey, I'm not loving myself enough, maybe it is time for you to move forward. Point blank. Period. If this person is causing you to spend too much money on them and not enough on your bills, yourself, whatever, it's time to let them go. They're in your pocket now. This has become toxic. I'll check the theme of the Queen of Swords. Cutting through the bullshit. You don't need this person anymore. And the fact that you're asking, should I move forward from my current relationship? That tells me you already know. You already know it's time to let them go, but you don't want to. It's okay. It's okay. You don't always want to let people go when it's time. And, it's kind of like not to go there, but it's kind of like having a puppy who dies. It was their time to go, but you're not letting them go, so you grieve and grieve and grieve. But unfortunately, sometimes it's better to get a new puppy. So
you would have to go. You would have to go to the puppy thing, Jessica.
I didn't mean.
You would. Why you have to go to the puppy thing? Why are you trying to mess my makeup up? Good Lord,
No.
Jessica, look, let me get my stuff in there. Release the red flags.
I love you, but I couldn't.
No, I'm messing with you. I think everybody probably is feeling the same because we all shaking our heads in the thing that it's time to move forward, babe.
Well, I mean, you've heard me, and I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago. I went to book a reading with you, and all of a sudden I got anxiety.
You to book a reading with me?
Yeah, I almost hit the pay button for whatever reason. I got anxiety. I'm like, I'm scared to talk to my wife. I don't know what I was doing.
You knew Spirit was gonna be on your ass. That's why you were scared.
And man, I don't know what I was doing that week for Spirit to be up my ass. But even earlier this morning, I pulled a couple cards, and Spirit straight up told me I'm not facing the truth. I'm like, the fuck, whatever.
Well, let's get back on Andrea. So for Andrea, the message is that she needs to move forward.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. She has unrequited love and pay attention to red flags. I believe the same cards Tanya pulled. So absolutely. It's time to love yourself first and time to work on your self-love. Quit surrounding yourself with the same circumstances, cycles in life. I see cycles in life. I hear all about make a different choice. Make a different choice. Be independent. Don't be as I believe girl, Jessica was picking up on about the dinero, about the money, about the monetary means. Don't be codependent. Be independent. Have self-love and let it go.
Okay, Rob, I think you got the next person.
All right. That sounds good. You're welcome. I keep seeing a question from Teo Ho Tarot. She says, is she on the right path? Okay, I'll go with it. Honestly, I was gonna start preaching. I'll try not to preach. That's Sherwin. That's Sherwin. He does the best prayers and stuff. So, but anyway, I was gonna start preaching a little bit. Spirit said yes, you're on the right path. I automatically heard yes, you're on the right path. And that's a long discovery I heard. But I will have a look at the cards because I actually was seeing. Let me verify through it. Okay. So Spirit, can you please tell me about is she on the right path? Is she on the right path? What is going on with her path? What is going on with tarot on the right path? She'll overcome her discontent. She'll overcome her unsettlety, her own self doubt currently where she's at about her own spiritual path because I see the lady's truly gifted. I see that she has a lot of gifts. I feel that she's very intuitive. Things do remain hidden in the subconscious that will come forth into the consciousness. with this particular lady with her gifts. So I believe she has a couple hurdles, and her main hurdles is revolving around movement, communication, and perhaps self love or in a relationship again as well. I see all the above in the lady's journey where she's at. But yes, I see the fact that she seems to be in the future. She'll find that she is on the right path. She's gifted.
Okay, and I will add to that. I don't know if you made a career change or if you are going to make a career change, but I feel like something is about to switch up. I feel like you got something that's coming to the end because Spirit keeps showing me a brick wall and you going in a different direction. Doesn't mean
Movement.
you might be turning onto that path. Maybe you've already made that turn. But I will say, if you have something that's coming to the end and you're at the dead road or the dead end, let it go. Let it go
Yes.
because there's a turn that's going to take you exactly where you need to be, babe. And I hope that makes sense because that's the way I'm seeing it.
I
Mm-hmm.
picked him too, and also got too like later on your fulfillment would be eventually you will become a spiritual teacher. It is showing up that you are a teacher, and eventually you will be able to become the spiritual teacher that you want to be. But
That's
you
right.
also have to stand up in your own leadership and know that you are able and capable of doing this. What spirit is telling you to do. So don't be the donkey butting your head against the wall. Listen to what spirit is trying to tell you when they're trying to lead you a certain place because it's like I got in my head what I seen was like you seeing so many different directions or avenues that you can go, but it's almost like, well, I don't know which one to choose. Sometimes you get stuck at the fork in the road, and spirit is trying to direct you where you need to go, but you eventually go where you decide you want to go, and then spirit brings you back. So just listen in to what they're trying to tell you because they are trying to put you where you need to be.
Coupled with the fact that you're not trusting your intuition, the doubt that you have right now is based off of what other people have been telling you you need to do, not what your spirits have been guiding you to do. So once you close out the noise and shut them out and start listening to you, I mean, you're very gifted across the board. It's not just with readings. You're psychic, you're very clairvoyant. Your gifts opened up at a very early age for you. So it's like your ancestors are literally showing me, why are you doubting yourself now when you've come from where you came from without anybody's help as it pertains to your spiritual walk? Why are you allowing people to tell you what you need to do? These are visions and dreams that you've had since you were a child that is finally being implemented because you are in alignment. Don't allow these people, so-called spiritual gurus or so-called friends that don't even understand you, don't even know you, tell you what you need to do. You're guided, you're very gifted, very powerful, and you're very protected. Don't let nobody try to take that from you. Your path is your
Mm-hmm.
own.
Ooh, that was powerful. I was like, yes,
Absolutely.
Isabel, y'all, that was a
Absolutely.
word. That was a word. I can't
Absolutely.
even say I felt that to my soul too. Very good message. Okay, anybody else have anything before we move on? Okay, I'm gonna pick Jenny. Will my soulmate at work ever communicate with me and tell me how he feels about me? I feel like this person wants some booty. So I will say that he is gonna communicate with you, telling you how he feels. I feel like that may come out in a very flirty, sexual type of way, and you might have to get in where you fit in with that one. I do get some energy that this person is attracted to you, and it is a soulmate connection. Now, we know that there can be toxic soulmates. We know we got soulmates that just come in to hit it and quit it. Some of us have been soulmates that have come in to hit it and quit it. So that is possible. You may not be with this person forever. And I'm not reading longevity. I'm getting that there's a flirtation, that this person does want some type of sexual relationship with you. But I'm getting there is some type of blockage on they're expressing themselves. I think they are scared and they have trust issues, and I think it comes from a past relationship. So it may take a little bit of time. Don't lead in with the booty though, because for men, booty once they skeet, game over. They want to go find a new playing partner because they don't already conquered what unless it was really really good and they want to keep coming back and conquering it. I'm getting with this person that if you give in to the sexual part of it too quick, it's going to confuse him and he's not going to want to take it any further. Now, your punani is what is yours. Whatever you want to do with it, I'm just giving you a little suggestion. If you want to give it to him quick, you can do it. But I'm feeling like if he gets it too quick, he ain't gonna know what to do with it. And what you want and what he wants is gonna go two different ways at that point. I hope that makes sense to you. Anybody else have anything on that?
Yeah, I got kind of like the same thing that you got too. I got that the male needs some healing work, and that's probably the blockages because he's unhealed, and it's showing up that there's a lot of healing work that needs to be done within him. But I also see for her that there's someone new that is going to come in that's going to step into play. So I get like this person definitely could come like within 3 to 4 months. So you need to be on the lookout as far as like taking care of yourself and disconnecting the cords from him if you feel like it's so much like in the tears or if it's almost over. So then that way you don't become codependent on the other person when they do come into your life.
To caveat what my sis said, the healing, the reason why he's not, why he has healing is because he's getting out of a relationship and he's looking for a rebound. He's not interested in healing. He just wants a quick fix, something to make the pain go away. And so for him, it's sex, it's ass. That's what he does. So like Tanya said, if you don't take it slow, you're gonna end up, it's gonna be you and somebody else. He's gonna hit it, he's gonna entertain you because it's something about your energy that attracts him. You're a healer, whether you know it or not. So that you attract broken men doesn't mean you have to entertain them, but it is what it is. So if you don't take it slow and really get to know him and allow things to play out naturally, if you give it up quick, it's going to be a done deal. It's going to be a wrap with him. So yeah, I mean, do what you do want. It's your shit. Do what you
Auntie,
want,
they were
but
saying, can
yeah,
you
if
block
you're looking for
joy?
love,
To kind of contribute, babe,
They blocked.
you're for Jenny, Bo, you're already being told to heal. Like this relationship isn't even started, and at the bottom of the deck, this is not unconditional love. This is disloyalty. Like the others were saying, this is a hit it and quit it situation. What I get out of this man is one, he needs to heal himself, and he knows it, but he doesn't care. In your in your in your case, dear, you just want to find love. He's not looking for love. What he's looking for is to find himself within a person, and that starts with you. You got to look at yourself and find your own shit. He's not looking to find himself yet. He's still on his journey. You just happen to be part of it. Send him on his way. Pick somebody else. And I think he's poly, which is what I was getting. He's polyamorous. He doesn't know how to love one person at a time. And when it's actually my turn, I have a message for Brittany Baptiste.
I just wrote
Yeah,
her name down.
I
Just
was gonna read Brittany too.
oh, we
Yeah,
all
man,
got
so
it.
go ahead.
All
All
right.
right.
Miss Empathic Hero can't hear her.
What's your turn now, bro?
All right. I was gonna say, Hogan, did you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Who's
actually
gone?
who got my bad.
I
I
got,
hit
I
the,
got, I can't let you disrespect the title. We
oh
got
no,
to say
I
the
didn't
title.
mean to man.
I
Oh,
know,
I didn't mean to put your
I
name. My
know,
bad.
but
well,
I couldn't have you call him Hoagie or Hogan or something like that. I couldn't do it.
Sorry.
all right. We have 4 cards right here. We have the 2 of Wands, we have the Moon, the Universe, and then the 7 of Stones. So this is showing that what is mainly blocking your gifts is you. You're in your own way. For one, your spirit is saying you're a control freak, and by you wanting to control everything, that's getting in the way. You got to go with the flow. Your higher self is people see the higher self as something within them instead of above them. At times, you have to see the higher self as what's above you. The universe oneness. It shows right here. You got to go with the flow. You got to learn how to go with the flow and let that universal energy flow through you. The seven of stones, failure. You are afraid of failing. You are afraid of being able to get more involved with your gifts, and that's also blocking you as well. Fear is a big thing for you. Spirit is saying that you need to become more open and become more and build that foundation. You know you can't find it all in books. You need proper guidance to help you connect with your higher self as well. So, Miss Baptiste, these are the things that you need to pay attention to. These are the things that you need to work on within yourself, because the higher self is energetically, the higher self is above you. It stands way above you, above your crown chakra. To connect with that, you have to bring that power down within you, not just it seeing that it's something that's already within you, but that is how you connect with the universe, and that is how you strengthen that connection and get out your own way so that you can be properly guided by your higher self. So
Yep, I got the same thing.
let's see here. Yep, there go that perfectionist. You want perfection, but see, you have mystery. You have your third eye.
It's worth
You
rolling the dice. It's
you
absolutely worth it.
you
Mhm.
have your third eye opening. I mean, it's there. You just and also listening to your spirits. Really listen to your spirits. Focus on more divination. Sitting with your ancestors. Get
Jessica,
out.
you have something you want to add? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't
Oh,
mean to.
oh, you good. You good. Just spirit is saying, get.
I do, but I was gonna let Hongan
I'm
Hugan
gone.
Hugan. Okay, I'm working on it. I was gonna let him finish speaking before I intervened or said anything. Okay.
But go ahead.
No, go ahead. You were talking first.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Love. Something I get is you like Hungan. Yes. Anyway, was saying you need to connect with your higher self, but part of the problem is not men. Is you have too much earth. You have too many earthly affairs. You're on your phone too much. You are busy being focused on money. You're not focused on taking care of your higher self. Okay, your higher self been around a lot longer than you pay attention to what it's saying. Your mind is changing. Okay, and it shows me at the bottom of the deck that it's changing because you're. I feel like the reason why you can't access your higher self is very simply you don't believe in yourself. Period. The end. So you're attaching to earthly things, texting all the time, and I see it in your cards. You're texting all the time. You're trying to see what's coming in the mail for money on a daily basis. Maybe it's a stimulus check, which I hope you get it on the first round. But this tells me I feel like you don't really believe in yourself, which is why you need to spend more time with your intuition, with your tarot, whatever you do, because I feel like you kind of lost a little bit of faith in yourself. That's why you're turning to earthly affairs. You're looking for external confirmation. You don't need the confirmation. Your higher self got you.
Mm-hmm. All right, Elisa, you want to go ahead?
I pretty much got the same thing they got. There's no need for me to repeat. I got the same thing too. What Jessica was talking about with the financial stuff. Her focusing on that too. That she needs to detour from that. That's it.
Myself. Elisa, you don't have somebody you want to read? A question you want to pick? Okay, I don't know if she froze.
My thing was on mute. I was saying, yeah, I'm sorry. I was saying her name too and
It's
reading the
all right.
question. Didn't know y'all
Girl,
didn't
this
hear
is
me.
y'all. This is the first time that we have done this with 6 people on here. So y'all, please be patient. As we continue to do it, it will get faster. It will get easier. But right now, this is just like introductory, trying it out.
Okay.
Florence Hicks, what do you see with my business relationship? First thing I get to off the top, I got communication issues. You guys are really not on the same page as y'all should be. So actually, y'all speaking like two different languages. It's almost like it's foreign to you both. So that's what I got. First thing I heard was communication issues. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, my cars are going everywhere. Y'all having setbacks. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of setbacks. Um, this my advice to you would be this because I'm not gonna go any further. Is that it's just like my advice to you would be to have a sit down. You guys should have like this powwow. If you guys could get someone to come in, like having a business coach to come in and be able to sit you both down and coach both of you at the same time, you guys will be able to learn how to communicate and do business effectively. It's not that you guys won't have a successful business. It's just that you guys are having problems and issues and not seeing on the same page as you guys should be, which is causing you to have the setbacks that you're having. So I definitely would say a business coach would be definitely good for the both of you. So you guys can figure out exactly where you are, what you need to do, how you can communicate with each other, and how to get the job done that you guys set out to do. So that would be my advice to you. And this is what I was just seeing. So and what I heard.
I agree. I got the same thing. I
Ooh,
got a lot of
yeah, I got
communication problems. Go ahead, Jazz. I'm done.
yeah, and it's no, you're fine. The communication problem stems in that you guys aren't on the same page as where you want the business to go. I feel like one person, and I'm not sure if it's you or the other or your business partner, one person wants to keep on the same track, and then the other person has new ideas that would take the business in a completely different direction. Um, if I'm being honest, one person is trying to step out on faith and the other person is stepping out on fear. Now, if you do take this in a new direction and if you do start implementing some of these new ideas, I feel like it'll make it a little bit easier on you guys. I do see a lot of struggle when it comes to having the business, some sort of profit come out of the business, especially as of late. This could be due to COVID or this could be due to stagnation. Um, but I'm seeing that is the lack of communication and the lack of understanding and staying out of fear, which is causing your business to lose money.
I actually see a chance of a turnaround as well. I see a chance of a turnaround as well. I see enlightenment could happen as well. In the end, I actually do see it's a lot about business. It's about monetary means, but actually, I see um, she has a chance to listen to strongly to her spiritual guides. I see her guides come around. Her guides could come around to her and intervene strongly in this situation to lead to, I think, as Alyssa was actually pointing to, and Tanya and all of you all were briefly a moment ago, as well. So yeah, I must concur with everybody. I actually was picking up a lot of the same.
Mhm. I was getting pretty much the same thing too. So I think the
Uh,
question definitely is answered. Jessica, you ready? Let me see. I think you might have to. There you go.
Well, you had muted my mic, and so I just kind of shut up for a minute. So Lashonda Hankins, I am just butchering names tonight. I am so sorry. Okay, Lashonda, you asked if you ending your relationship was the best choice. Okay, hun, I feel like you ended this prematurely, thinking like it's not going to work out, so I'm just going to go. You didn't really have a reason why it wasn't working out, though. Which it's okay if you don't know, but sometimes you got to leave to go figure out why you did. But you have the opportunity to work through the old nonsense, okay? This is not you getting pregnant, just the opposite. This is you being blocked from booty from whoever this person was because y'all got issues you need to work out. This person wants to talk about it. And this shows, like, what I'm seeing here. This man, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This man, this man. He's not worried about the money, and I feel like there were arguments about bills being paid and all that. Well, given with COVID, I can understand why you'd be worried about that. But this man, he's upset because he wants to learn more about you. He doesn't understand why you left him. And you're confused as to why you did leave. You're caught up in your head. You're overthinking this. You don't understand whether or not this was the best decision. Dear, if spirit called you to leave, then I would leave. But if that's the case, then you have the opportunity. There's a possible reconciliation to come back to this. But my question is, if you left in the first place, why would you go back if you don't? I feel like you don't even know why you're going back. Like, you don't know why you left, but you don't know why you're going back. So I feel like you're doing this back and forth thing because you don't know what to do with yourself. Take some time and meditate on this. Because if you're doing this back and forth thing, it's not fair to the other person to flip flop. It's not fair because you're just hurting them and yourself. You're overanalyzing this. My advice: take some time, talk to him, work it out, like work out the issue, whatever it was, talk it through. But just because you talk out a problem doesn't mean you have to go back. Really think on this before you go back, because I feel like this person wants to burn you because you burned them.
Okay, so this is going to be a time where maybe diviners disagree, because I feel like she
I got something
100%
else.
knows why she left. He does have some issues and he needs some healing. Reconciliation is showing this dude want to come back, but he's still kind of fucked up. I think what's happening is there's a part of her that still feels drawn or obligated to his pain, his trauma, whatever the fuck it is, because I'm feeling it. So if I'm feeling it, I know she's feeling it. So I don't know if it's the wishy-washiness, but that's just my 2 cents. Because I'm like, yeah, you did the right thing, because it don't feel like it's a good energy. If I'm
Right.
feeling it, it's not a good energy. So what do y'all?
I got the same thing. I got that she wasn't getting enough from him. Like, he wasn't giving enough to her. She felt like he wasn't giving enough of himself to her. And so for that, she felt like there was a piece of her that was empty. And for that, she took away herself. Like, I'm going to take away my feelings. I'm going to walk away because I don't need to be here because you're not serving me. You're not giving me what I need. So I'm just going to walk away. And I feel like with him, there is some type of childishness with him. Like, there's some type of maturity that needs to happen with him, and I'm gonna say mentally, emotionally as well. And that's probably where the healing comes into place. But yeah, you made the right decision to walk away.
I almost felt
And that's
quick-witted
exactly what I
temper.
got. He's an emotional
Um,
manipulation. He plays on her emotions a lot. He'll start an argument or cause a problem and then try to flip it back on her for her to. It's a weird ass energy. He comes off
it
to
made me
water
dizzy.
to me. This is some very emotional, toxic ass shit. Not only does he plays on her emotions, but he steals from her. Like, he takes from her, not energetically, but also physically. Like, stuff will come up missing, and he's like, "Oh well, maybe you just lost it," knowing damn well he took the shit. Another thing I'm saying is that you do have new love coming in. So although you outgrown this person and there is a lot of feeling there for them because you've been with him for quite some time, you do have somebody that's coming in that is more on your level. What Spirit is saying is, don't allow this toxic ass person to deter you from opening up to this new person, because this person is more on your level. Like, this person does not take if he does not give. This person is very open with their emotions. They're very mature. This person knows what they want and they go after it, and they see you as someone worth having. So don't count them out because of what you've already experienced.
Okay, Jasmine, you want to choose the next person?
I had my person. I don't. Okay, it's from a while ago, but I remember the question. Victor asks if someone is spiritually attacking him and his woman. Um, I don't get a spiritual attack. It's more of jealousy. It's either you or your woman. This person is a male, but he comes off very feminine energy. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy around him. This is someone that is either close to the both of you guys or close to your partner. But he sees the outside appearance and he wants that for himself. So he's not attacking you, but he is giving you the evil eye because he wants your partner. He wants the female. He wants a relationship with her. And he wants you to get out the way. Be mindful, you know who this person is. Trust your intuition. If something is telling you not something's not right, then trust that. I do feel like you need to put up protection. I don't think this person practice in the way that you may think they practice, but when it comes to intentions, they have very strong intentions. So it could start causing communication issues within your relationship. So just be on the lookout for that.
Anybody have anything to add?
I got vampire energy too, like more so it's like intentional energy, him pushing intentional energy towards them. So I got the same thing Jazz got.
Okay, Rob, you want to ask the next question?
Zoe Thomas had a question about, oh, I just had it scrolled down. There it goes. There it goes. Zoe Thomas has a question. How can I use my spiritual gifts and talents to fulfill my purpose? So, Spirit, what is this person's purpose and use of their spiritual gifts, Spirit? What is this person's purpose? Joey Thomas, spiritual gifts and how to fulfill their purpose using their spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts and purpose. Spiritual gifts and purpose. Mr. and Mrs. I apologize. I'm feeling male, but I don't want to be incorrect here. Joey Thomas or oh crap, guys, my eyes like oh it's Jolie. Is that a L? Joli Thomas? Okay, I apologize. I think I've mispronounced it. So Thomas, spiritual gifts and talents to fulfill purpose.
Ghost Warrior, we're reading off of YouTube too. So if you have a question, it may be that somebody didn't see it or we didn't connect with it yet. So solicit your question. It's so many people that the questions are coming in, we may have missed it, but we're reading off of YouTube and Facebook.
Jolie Thomas, I actually see that you're a very spontaneous person. I actually see the fact that you can manifest very strongly as well. I see astral flight. I keep feeling astral flight with you. That you manifest things astrally very well and then physically in this plane actually is very strong around you as well because actually I see as well that you have a gift you need to tap in on seeing people's auras or feeling and seeing sight. I see aura. I see energy around folk and near folk that you can perceive very well. So if you were to tap in on, also you have a natural love. I feel flowers and I smell flowers. So there's some kind of herbal essence, herbal knowledge as well with you, particularly as well, that you could very much so gain successfully on your path and your spiritual gifts to fulfill your purpose. You could actually get very much so in touch with aromatherapy, flowers, the ability to see aura. I even feel as well that you have a slight ability of psychometry as well, the ability to feel things through the sense of touch. It's pretty deep. I feel a lot of energy with this particular person and a few big time things. So definitely meditation. I absolutely would suggest meditation. centering and grounding, of course, as well.
What was the question again?
The question was, I don't want to mispronounce the name, guys. I think I fucked it
Jolie.
up. Oh, I
Jolie.
think I screwed it up. Thank you. Is
It's
it with an
Jolie.
L? With an
Yeah.
L? Okay.
Hmm.
Thanks, guys. Jolie Thomas says, "How can I use my spiritual gifts and talents to fulfill my purpose?"
You have something to add, Elisa?
Sorry, somebody was calling me and I had to decline the call. Um, okay. So for her with her gifts, I feel like you need to go like reconnect with yourself, like Rob was saying, reconnect with yourself, really do some meditation because it's showing me like you do want to get some freedom and be able to branch off and be able to use your gifts to your best ability. There are other parts of you that you need to try to connect with. I do see as far as like even working with crystal healing. That you can do that because it's showing me you do have a connection with crystals. So whether you read them or you use them to heal people, then that works for you. I also see a journey with you as far as like even working with kids, and like Rob was saying, the psychometry, and also even if it was just Reiki, you doing some type of healing work with your hands, you do have that ability to do so. Wherever you decide, you need to find within yourself which path is going to be the best thing to choose for you, but what comes first so that you have a direction in which you're going to go and then things will come after.
Indeed, indeed.
Bro, I haven't looked at a question, so why don't you go ahead of me?
Cassie Sheard wants to know, will she be moving into her a bigger place soon? Let's see here. Okay, I see you have the Magician card, Transmutation. So this is showing that you will be manifesting this move, of course, through magic. You have a male spirit that is going to come through and help you with this, but it also it's kind of both with you. A physical male, so he's going to be a magician. It's going to be a magical practitioner that you love that's going to help you manifest this person. I mean, not this. I mean this place. I mean, and so the Ten of Stones, which of course I love to see this as the foundation card. This is going to be a strong foundation, and your dreams are going to come true. But don't fall into temptation with a possible spirit is saying a possible X or a possible X like energy is someone that's from the past is going to try to come and disturb your peace and try to deter you from manifesting this place and cause you material difficulty. So they're going to be aimed at your money as well. They're going to be trying to aim at causing emotional turmoil and material turmoil for you. So be on the lookout and possibly even destroy the relationship that you're creating. But everything's going to be a success for you. So you don't have anything to worry about, and you have the energy or the charisma to go through with it. You just have to really put in the work. As we see the multiverse unbound, so you have some very good cards. So this person that you're building with, you're going to have to really, really, make sure that foundation, whoever they are, to make sure that foundation is strong, and they're going to help you manifest this place.
Absolutely, absolutely. I see exactly the same outcome. I have numerous amount of cards: the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and then the Three of Cups reversed to support absolutely everything that Sherwin said. Victory as well. So, indeed.
Okay, so let me see. Samuel, you want to know if you should travel soon and something about spiritual growth. Um, Spirit is saying it's fine for you to travel. I do see sickness in your cards now. We got allergies, we got flu season, we got COVID, which means that regardless all the way across the board, you need to make sure that you disinfect and that you wear your mask, because it looks like that there is some exhaustion. I get obstacles with this, and this could be COVID. Maybe you have to take a test. Maybe you have to get some shots and things before you go. You're already on a spiritual path. Your third eye is opening, and spirit is leading you some places. I feel like you possibly could even be going out the country sometime this year. So I'm not sure where your spiritual journey is or what you're trying to do. I will say there is travel coming in. Be prepared for some delays. Be prepared that you might get stuck somewhere where your paperwork has to be verified, or you might have to take more than one COVID test to come and go. Right now, I mean, they're trying to do a lot with travel. So I will say the only thing that I see that is fearful is you with having to get on. But if you go ahead and take your precautions, it looks like that you're going to be fine. Regardless if you travel or not, sickness is showing around you, which means that you're going to have to make sure that you take care of yourself. Make, your health, your vitamins, your mask, your disinfectant. All right, sweet, safe journey. All right, so let's see who we got to go to. Elisa, is it you again or is it Jessica?
Yeah, I
It's
did
you?
see Andre Fowler. She said that she had a job offer, but they canceled the job. Do we see another job coming? So honestly, what I got was that yes, I do see the setback with that, but I do see something actually opening up for you. I actually see two jobs coming through. So it's showing me you having the option to choose out of which one you would desire to have. But I see both of them actually looking at you to take you on board with them. So yes, I do see two jobs coming through for you. So will you get another job? Yes.
Anybody has anything to add to that? All right, Miss Jessica, you up?
Alrighty. So this one is for Miss Edwina Smith. I really hope it's not Edwina, because I would feel bad about butchering her name. Anyway, the first thing that comes up, dear, is it shows you cutting through the bullshit with Princess of Swords energy. Like you're going, I am going to do this and this and this and this. You're asking about your cancer. As far as your move, I'm not sure because I'm only going to answer one question. If you decide to stay with this man, then it's an end of a spiritual journey. But in truth, I feel like it's a start of one. And honestly, I feel like you're leaving this cancer not because he's necessarily an ass. He may be, but I didn't really push. But I feel like you're leaving this man to nurture yourself. This is, you recognize your own nonsense. You recognize that you need to heal, and that's okay. And that's where you're starting this spiritual journey. I do see you pursuing possibly another guy, or this is success because you have a star card. So this is your dream. This is your dreams coming true. Good job. But what's hindering you later is one, you being caught up in your emotions, and two, you being caught up in your head. This is analysis. This is analysis paralysis. You already know what to do. Success. You have 3 success cards here, and then it feels like you are defending your success, but I feel like it's just because you have fake people coming up and saying, well, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? And let me tell you something. You are under no obligation to explain why you started the spiritual journey to anyone, period. You do what you do. You were grown. Take your journey and go, girl. The reason why I say that is because this is a journey about transformation. You have the transformation card, and then you have the wish card. You have success. This is someone who is changing the way that they think in order to change themselves. So in truth, do I think that you'll be successful with your cancer? Possibly. But this is more about self-love with this read. I'm not necessarily seeing an end of a relationship, but I don't see stagnation or someone who is getting married. I don't have the marriage card in front of me. So I think what you're asking me is, or what you're asking in general is, do you need to change? but I feel like you've already made that decision.
Does anybody have anything to add? All right, Miss Jasmine, you up?
I've been sitting on this question for a while. So Jenny RGZ wants to know, will my soulmate at work ever communicate with me to tell me how he feel about me? My first question to you is, why are you waiting for them to come to you when you can clearly come to them? The issue is you don't want to be rejected, but how are you expecting them to not want to be rejected as well? It should be equal energy. Regardless, I'm getting that you need to be the one to make the effort if you want things to work out, or if you want to communicate or want this person to communicate how he feels about you. You need to be the first one to make the effort and flirt with him, versus expecting for him to come to you, because regardless, he's not going to make the move. This is a very passive person. This is someone, he's very professional and he's good at what he does at work. And he's already in the mindset that he doesn't want his job to be affected by a relationship. So if you want it to make it work, it has the potential to work. You would have to be the one to make the effort.
Does anybody have anything else to add? All right, Rob, you up?
Eden, beloved, why do I often feel like I'm not good enough? First of all, I must recommend, obviously, prayers to you. I hope you feel better soon. For one thing, I would suggest that you speak to a mental health therapist. I would advise that you speak to a mental health therapist right away. I felt very drawn to that question, and you particularly. So um, I'm gonna look a little bit deeper to it, but I actually feel like a lot of pressure. I actually felt ringing in my ears right away, and I got very sweaty as well. So I feel like you need some medical attention, like auto right away, right away. Like I feel like really hot, guys. Like all of a sudden I'm all sweaty. So there's some kind of energy that's really needs attention with, and I'll pray for you tonight. I really will. So beloved, why do I often feel like I'm not good enough? Let me see. Let me see. What is the further message for beloved? What is the message for beloved spirit? What do I often feel like I'm not good enough? Definite loss of direction. There's definite loss of direction. I see somebody that's oftentimes felt betrayed, and oftentimes lacks self love. Too I feel this person is absolutely too wrapped up, maybe perhaps with a little bit of PTSD, even perhaps about a past relationship that went south. And that's what I'm getting. You are good enough. Spirit says that you are good enough as well, because I actually see the fact that you have an unexpected movement and change in a positive direction coming, as long as you can maintain your mental balance and feel better about yourself and don't block your own blessings as well. And one more thing, what I'm actually picking up is to honestly, oh, things are flying off my walls. Okay. Um, shit, where's my Florida water? Anyway, so sorry guys, this is intense. Um, yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Okay.
Okay, sweets. Just to add on to that, I'm getting some issues with daddy. Um, Something that goes back to childhood. So there probably was something where you had a male or a male figure in your life that made you feel less than, and you seeking validation. And it's not that you need it, I think you want it. So I would say do some inner child work. It may be time to work with a therapist or a life coach to help you move past that wall. It's not that you're not good enough. It's this perceived perception, and it's something that is damaged with this child. We all have that little girl or that little boy? Okay, Jasmine got it. Jasmine, come on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you grew up to you grew up to be your mom, and not the best aspects of your mom. And because of that, spirit is trying to push you to heal your childhood trauma in order to get you to the life that you're actually seeking. The issue goes back to feeling abandoned by your father, and then having to take on your mother's emotions because she put you in a place of an adult as a child. So you had to grow up fast, and you didn't really have a childhood, coupled with the fact that you didn't have someone around you that you could openly communicate about these issues. So a lot of this has been suppressed and built up over time, coupled with issues in
Mhm.
relationships with men, coupled to some trauma that I'm not going to get into on this live, coupled
Right.
with emotions, your emotions. You've had mental health issues at a very early age, and you did not get the help that you seek. So now is the time to really dive in deep and deal with those issues so that you can move past this. Coming from a person who has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder and manic depression, it's not the end of the road. It's a stumbling block, but it's not a period in a sentence. You can manage it, you can get past it. You just have to be willing to fight to do so. And so right now you're at the point where, are you going to fight or are you going to flee? And I feel like you're going to end up fighting to regain your life and regain your purpose. And out of it, you're going to get the life that you truly do desire.
All right. And I want to add to that. Most folks, when they feel like they're not good enough, is because they have a feeling of emptiness, and it is a soul emptiness. It is a constant trying to find things to fill in that gap, to fill in that hole. Um, and the biggest hole that you have in your spirit is your heart. You feel like you're not good enough because you are not receiving the love that you need. You're not receiving the comfort that you need. You're not
Right.
receiving what the natural human is supposed to have. And when you're not receiving that, you're going to always feel your shortcomings. You're always going to feel like, you can never do good. It goes back to the father wound and the mother wound. You're always trying, and they were always making you feel less than. So then you bring that into all your other relationships with people, and you try to make sure that whatever you do, you don't feel less than. But with boundaries and positive self-talk and nurturing yourself and comforting yourself and knowing how to take a step back and say, okay, you know what, I need to take a step back. This person is making me feel this way. You got to be a witness to what you're doing. When you become a witness to things in life and your emotions, you'll be able to deal with them in a better way, in a better manner, and know that also that not every person you come in contact with is that parent that you feel like you have to fight for their attention, fight for their affection, or do any of that. You have to be the parent. You have to fight for your own affection, fight for your own love. You're gonna have to look within in that inner child and tell the inner child, hey, I'm here for you. I love you. I'm your father. I'm your mother. What's
That's right.
out what's outside of me that hurt me no longer exists, because you got to think back to your parents. Your parents can't give you what they don't know about, what they didn't receive. If your parents know nothing of love, they can't give you that. You have to give yourself that.
Yep,
Amen. Ayi
I
Bobo.
agree.
Hi,
We put in
Bobo.
a call on that one.
I told her in the comments though, I was like, baby, you need therapy. That's
Yeah.
therapy. That's those signs of therapy that you need
Yes.
therapy. You need
Yes.
to heal.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to there's things we can't give you that a therapist can. Like
Absolutely.
we are diviners. We stand at the gate between physical and spiritual, yes, but with that mental realm is something else. That mental realm goes to a whole nother area of life that we as spiritualists can't necessarily touch unless there is a psychologist on here, unless there's a therapist on here. That's the
And that
only
would be
way.
me.
Exactly.
That would
Exactly.
be me.
Yeah.
And even then you would have to book, you would have to book a session with her, and you have to sit down and you have to put yourself out there. You got to really, really put yourself out there and be raw and uncut. That's the only way you can heal. You can't hide from you, baby. You can't hide from you.
Yeah, gotta tell them. And you gotta be serious about wanting to be at that place where you want to be at, because
Hmm.
as a therapist and as a life coach, I'm going to hold you accountable just like you hold me accountable to do my job. You have a job to do as well. So you're going to have to do your job, and you're going to have to want to do it, because I get people that come in and they say, "Oh, I want to heal," but then they don't want to heal. They don't want to do the work. And that part of you that has to heal needs to be at a place where you have to put in the work. If you don't put in the
Right.
work, guess what? I'm gonna tell you right then and there, like, this is not the place where you want to come if you do not want to put in the work. You have to put in the work in order to get to the place where you want to be.
What
It's
do they
gonna take
say?
you.
Yes. What do they say? It's spiritual, all
Right.
spiritual work and
Our job
everything.
is to
It's work
provide
for a
the
reason.
tools as
Right.
coaches, as life coaches. We provide you the tools, but the work at the end of the day, the work has to be done by you. You have to show up every session, being ready to be open, honest with yourself, because if you come closed minded, closed off, you're only hurting yourself. It's a relationship. You have a relationship with us, you have a trust with us, and in your relationship with us as coaches, you're also building your relationship with yourself. So if you are going to seek therapy, if you are going to seek coaching and any other healing avenue, please keep in mind that they cannot heal you. You have to heal yourself, but they are going to help you to heal yourself.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
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 Okay, so I don't even know who was the one that took that question, because Rob.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, so it's back up on me. Let's see. Is that for Liba Legacy? Why do I feel stuck in my career path, like I can't figure out my direction? The first thing that I get is you have a blockage. There's some fear. And I also feel like it's not 100% your heart's desire. So it's like you're forcing yourself to walk down this path, but I don't feel like with the path that you're going, the direction is what you really, really want. And I know you're saying I can't figure out my direction. It may be time to kind of deal with a life coach and figure out what it is that you want. Because a lot of times we wake up and we're like, okay, I want to wear this today. I know I'm gonna wear this color. This looks cute. I'm gonna wear my hair like this today because it's easy for me. There's a reason why we do things on a daily basis. And I feel like that you're kind of second guessing everything in your life right now. And it's because you're not really living your life for you. So when it's stuck in your career path, there's something in this career path that you don't want to do. There's something that you're not getting any type of positive reinforcement from this, and so you don't want to move forward in it, but you don't know how to transition out of it. And I do feel like there's a transition that's coming out. You may have issues too with some of the people that you're working with or some of the people that you're around, but I kind of get like a cut and clear. I feel like you're going through some type of spiritual growth. Your perception is changing. The things that you thought you wanted to do are changing. It's just like the person you were at 20 is not the person you are at 30, is not the person you are at 40. So I feel like you got some major changes that are coming into career, but you got to figure out what that next step is, and you got to let go of that fear, because it looks like you're walking away from something, but you're scared. So anybody else have anything to add to that?
Absolutely fear. Absolutely fear. I see a breakthrough though can be had as well. I see new feelings, thoughts, and emotions after the breakthrough. I see current, absolute presently to where they are. They absolutely have a ton of fear and discontent. Also, I feel like, and I see almost like a loss of direction. Totally, like they feel totally lost of direction at the moment. but they're stronger than what they realize, and they will and can have and accomplish their desires as soon as they realize that there is understanding into the situation. Because in the long run, I absolutely have the sun card. So it can be worked with and overcome. The direction can be found after the flash of understanding into the situation and a lot of insight into the way that it really looks and that it really is.
Okay. I think because we have Jasmine is a life coach, Lisa is a life coach. Sometimes you guys, because we get a lot of questions on here, I'm stuck, I can't find my direction. It's worth sometimes to bring somebody else in that can look from the outside in and help you navigate. A few of you may need to reach out to them so that they can get you on some type of course where they bring clarity. Sometimes stuff is right here, but emotion, fear, and things are clouding it. You can't see past it. Their job is to help you get past that fear, that blockage, so that you can see ways to navigate. So reach out to both of them. We got Isabel Psychic, and we got Lotus Mystic Haven. Both of them do life coaching. So if you're looking for something, connect with them. All right. So, bro, your turn up. I know y'all. I said we were gonna do an hour, and I just realized we went over an hour. So this is the last question for everyone. Is that okay with everyone, or do y'all need to go ahead and click off now?
I'm
I'm
down with
good.
whatever. You already know. We
Okay.
go another hour. I'm good.
I'm
Well,
good. I'm
Okay.
I
good.
gotta go to work tomorrow, so we gonna do another round of questions and then call it a night. So go ahead, bro.
All right. Angelina Mott Taylor. Is a breakthrough on the horizon, or will I continue battling? Let's see here. Connection, meditation, harmony. Oh, buddy.
Oh goodness.
Let's see. We got here. Let's see. We have the High Priestess card, and then we have connection. Time to go deeper spiritually. You want to win this battle, you're gonna have to connect deeper with your spirits, connect deeper with your ancestors. It's time to step it up a bit. Time to get out your comfort zone because the battle isn't just in the physical realm; it's in the spiritual realm.
Mm.
So we're balancing here. We're working from outside as well as in. It's time to gain that harmony so that you won't fail. Now, usually when the devil card comes up, some form of temptation, but for you, it's more of not just negative energy or negative spirits, but it's showing that spirit is saying, "Hey, you need to grab life by the horns." You see that devil in there? You're gonna have to tell that devil, "Get behind me." The Father of Wands intelligence is saying that you got male spirits that want to back you up, and it say now it's time to refresh and it's time to start over. It's time to look back on how you did things and say, hey, I have a foundation, I'm growing a foundation, and I'm trying to work on building my life and making my life better. So spirit is saying that it's time for you to grab life by the horns, go deeper spiritually, and you will win the battle. But you got to step out your own way, stop invoking that fear, and really connect with spirit the way you know how. Whether it's turning on gospel music and shouting your heart out, you're gonna have to dig and you're gonna have to put the serpent under your heel. That's what spirit is saying because you got the gift. You a hellified reader and you a hellified prayer too. And you know how to pray somebody on the table. Well, guess what? You need to pray protection over your life and keep it moving and stop looking back because the past ain't there anymore. You holding on and you dragging old baggage, and that's also causing issues too with this battle. So spirit is saying that now's the time to step up, put up or shut up. That's what spirit is saying.
Mm.
Because if you don't, then you're gonna be back. You're gonna be left behind. And your ancestors are saying, baby, I don't know what to tell you because we done gave you the sign. So be like the fool, fresh beginnings. Use your power, high priestess. Now's the time. The battle already won. You just gotta grab it by the horns and push back and push hard.
Mhm. Well.
He just need to go on and start his con to church and stop playing
Right.
around with us. Just go and
Don't
start
get
your
me.
church.
Because I've
You
been
know
over
you want to
here.
start. Every goddamn question you don't answer don't sound like a sermon tonight.
It
I say
do.
you need to start your church.
I've been over
Don't
here
get
being
me
the
to
organ, the
preaching now.
minister of music over here.
I've been, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding back. I've been holding
The
back.
oil.
The oil. God is trying to tell you something tonight. Let me tell you,
Hey.
children.
Amen.
If you want to break through, you better walk around that wall like
Hey.
Jericho.
Wow.
Because Jericho
Come
walked
on,
and he
Pastor.
walked without ceasing.
Get
Y'all
it?
don't hear me? Y'all
Amen.
know how Jericho brought down that wall. If you got
Put your weight
a
on it, Pastor.
battle, if you got a battle
Yes,
that
sir.
you fighting, you better think about
Yes, sir.
Jericho and how he walked around
Come
that
on.
wall. All it takes is a step. Somebody hear me right now. All it takes is a step in the right direction. Y'all don't hear me?
God step
Glory.
in your
Yes.
word, dear
I'm telling
Lord.
you right now,
Oh my God.
Jericho stepped and he stepped until he couldn't step no more. But guess what?
Amen.
That wall came down. That wall came down.
Yes.
The
Glory.
battle was won. It only took a step. It only took a step. If y'all just take a
Go ahead
step in
now.
the right direction, you come on now.
Well.
Hey,
Hey,
you
hey,
better
Yes,
call
glory
on
to
the
sir.
God.
Holy
Hey.
I'm
Ghost.
waiting for somebody to come in
Amen.
with a
Y'all
little
better
watch
Yes.
call
cloth
on
Yes.
and pat him
Amen.
on the head.
y'all better call on the Holy
Shout.
Ghost. When you say spirit, you better
The
speak that
oil.
thing in the spirit. You better pray in the spirit. You already know how to do it. Hey now, the Bible said
Hey.
the word
Oh,
Glory.
said
Now
that
the Bible.
touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm.
Anointed. And do
If
my
get
you
prophet
it?
no
are a
harm. Come
prophet
on,
of
Pastor.
God right
Come on.
now,
That's
say
right.
amen.
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 Amen. My
Amen.
God,
Amen.
Bless
let
them,
Amen.
Pastor.
me.
Hey.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
I feel my helper coming right now. The Holy Ghost.
Has arrived.
Yeah, God. You won't love.
Lord.
Lean on the word, for the
Well.
word is ever flowing.
Ever flowing. You better come on. Come on. Come on now.
My God.
Y'all, Lisa, ask the
Like,
question. We're gonna be here for 3 hours. Ask the
Oh
question.
goodness. Oh
We done,
goodness.
we done
I
pick
had
up
to come
collection
through with
plates.
the
substitute
song
with
in the
no
background.
Three different
I,
collection plates for
I
the
Bring it
already
back.
governor, the
Bring it
I
back.
bishop.
okay. I already picked a person. If I'm allowed to go, I don't want to skip nobody though. If it's somebody else's turn.
Oh no, it's Elisa. Lisa's supposed to
It's my turn.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
no,
She's
it's all
trying to
right because
run
you're
over
coming
my feet,
next.
Jessica. Nika actually had a question. She wanted to know that will her move propel her spiritual growth? Lord Papa, don't get on Nika butt. With this question, don't get on her ass with this one.
Mm-mm-mm.
I see money coming in, Nika. That's the first thing that just shot out was money. You got two money cards right behind each other. You got the new job that's coming through. So all of these are coming through. So that's what they're showing up first. But then it shows you being stuck. So if anything, it's you gonna be holding yourself back. So you asked about your this new move. um allowing your spiritual growth to keep, propel you or whatever they say, are you gonna propel yourself? Are you gonna allow yourself to grow? Because you hold you back. It's not that you couldn't grow before, it's just you allow yourself not to be able to grow. So that's a question you need to be asking yourself. It doesn't have anything to do with your spirits, it has to do with you.
Hmm.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I don't even think anybody got anything else to add. We all up here shaking our heads like she already know. Jessica, go
Literally,
ahead,
the
ask a
Hierophant
question.
next to the devil card.
What was the card, Jasmine? What card did you just hold up? Jasmine.
The Hierophant next to the devil card. That's exactly what I got for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spirit is like she already know. We've been telling her, we've been pushing her. All you gotta do is do it. Jessica, go ahead, babe. Ask your question.
Okay, I was muted for a sec. So there is a gentleman on the YT who he kept asking it, and I felt drawn to him. Akuasua Rick. Hello, do I have love coming my way? Thanks, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name, dude.
Hmm.
Okay, so the first thing I got for you, Mr. Rick, is it's not necessarily love, but you're definitely getting booty. So I do have news, and I already know I'm right because I had the little munchkin here who stepped in. Um, you getting booty, but this is not necessarily love. But I am going to tell you straight out the gate, you're about to become a father, sir. Because I see you sacrificing your own needs. You can kind of get it back into balance, but there's this. I don't. I feel more anxiety, and like the book says depression, but I feel anxiety. But this is you. This is you wanting to start a family, and then you are a master manifester, man. You already have gifts, and I see it in your cards because you're getting a phone call from this chick you slept with, and it shows you being in a position of power. You're learning a lesson, but you're also teaching her. And I see it. One, you're teaching her how to manage her money, and two, you're also teaching her how to be a mother. And the thing is, she doesn't know she's pregnant, but you do. And when I was pregnant with my kid, everyone else knew before I did somehow. Don't ask how. But I
Okay,
see
wait. I'm confused. He already got somebody pregnant? I'm
no,
lost.
no, he's about to get somebody pregnant. He's single. He's about to hit up someone for some booty, and he's about to get somebody pregnant. He know
Oh,
he know he knows because he's having dreams about this little munchkin. And this munchkin is highly gifted because he came up. Are you my mommy? No, I am not. Go to your daddy. And it's for that. It's for this Mr. Rick on here. And he knows. He knows. He's having prophetic dreams, and then it shows success. So he knows he's right. And I see it again here. He's he's feeling crazy. And what I mean by that is he feels like he has to defend why he knows he's right. I think he like shares his dream or whatever he's got going on, and people aren't listening. So he's feeling vulnerable. He has to defend himself. But he's right again because it shows in the test. His dream coming true. And I know that because we have the fertility card at the bottom of the deck. You are about to be a father, sir. Somebody's getting pregnant. So good luck, Mr. Rick. I would love to hear all about this new baby, and I think it's going to be a boy. That doesn't replace science. That's just what I got.
okay.
So
Now I got to be nosy because I got completely.
Look, I pulled,
Did
and
you
so I didn't
pull?
get it.
Okay, because I
I
got
sure
completely
did.
lost.
I got a
I
baby
had
over
to
here.
because I was like, this is what I got. I got that. So you're going to end up meeting someone very soon. Like within the next 1 to 2 months. I feel like this person will be the person that you look to towards marriage. This is someone that you've been waiting on. You have been having dreams about this person. you would know this person when you see them based off of their energy and also look, because you've already seen them in your dreams. You've seen the family life that you desire with them. You know them. But here's the thing that they're saying is, just because you met them in your dreams, do not take your prophetic dreams and try to use that as a means to move quickly in the relationship. Take your time with this person, because again, this is it, but it's like a cat and mouse game with this person. This female has been hurt so many times, and she's used to the attention. She's used to men swarming around her, giving her what she wants and what she desires. She's actually looking for something different, and that's what you provide. You usually take your time, but because you know she's the one, you're gonna want to rush it. But take your time with her, because she's still trying to be open and learning how to be open. You will be the first healthy relationship she's had in her entire life. She comes from a very toxic relationship with her parents, as well as her past relationship. Keep an open mind too, because she does come with children as well. That's what I got.
Well, damn. So we got babies in the equation, finding love in the babies, and I kind of got confused. No wonder he confused, because I was confused for a hot second. I was like, wait, he just meeting this person and he already creating a family? But that makes sense.
Yeah, when I was looking at his cards, he wants a family very badly, and I think what was supposed to happen initially, like he felt like I'm gonna hit it and quit it, but the baby kind of became a factor. But I also feel like when he wanted to hit it and quit it, he didn't want to admit it to himself. Like, I didn't see the love card, but I feel like he didn't want to admit it to himself, but he started getting feelings for this girl. That's why he decided to start a family. But I also think Mother Nature intervened and gave him a baby anyway.
Okay, well, more power to you, Rick. If you ain't trying to make a baby real quick, you know what not to do. Jasmine, you want to ask a question? What you say, bro?
He better wear that raincoat before he enter the club.
Well, yeah, especially since he know that he produces something too.
He trying to manifest, and it's already coming into fruition.
All right, Jasmine, go ahead, ask your question, sweets.
Okay, let me go to YouTube, see what YouTube got going. Okay. Ooh, this should be all right. So Marcus wants to know, is my family being spiritually attacked? I think this is what, the second question of attacks tonight? Yeah, Victor was the first. Okay, let's see. I get yes, actually. And it's not just by one person. I feel like it stems around jealousy. It's multiple people. So I'm not sure if you're asking about one specific person in your family, or if you're asking about multiple. But I'm seeing multiple people giving an evil eye, but also attempting to throw. Now, here's the thing. If they are throwing, it's not going to hit in the manner that the thrower think it will. These people are very protected. These people are protected spiritually, but also physically. It's a different type of energy than what I'm accustomed to, and I'm used to. I'm seeing barriers across the board. Some that they themselves may have put up, or some that your ancestors and your spirit team have put up way before they even came to this point of being thrown at. I got the Wheel of Fortune, so regardless of who's doing the attacking, regardless of who's being attacked, they're still going to come out on top.
Got to be careful who you throw at. Just because they look innocent and they look unprotected don't mean that they are. Them spirits come back and bite you in the ass real quick.
Mhm.
Right.
All right. Well, I hate that too. You hate to hear about people being attacked, but at least now you have the. I think when people feel like they're being attacked, they already spirit is giving them the warning that you got to pay attention, things that are happening. So at least now you know. Rob, you want to ask your question, sweets?
This one is for Miss Felicia Watson. Felicia Watson had a question pertaining to, she says, oh, guys, I about started speaking Spanish. I'll tell you in English. She says, I need clarity about where this relationship is going with my boyfriend. Oh, I thought that said a particular name. Okay, I'll still go with the flow. I thought that said a particular name. I'll still do my best. I'll still do my best for Felicia the Watson. Um, the Walton. I'm sorry, Walton. Felicia Walton. She's clarity about her boyfriend. Spirit. Where's the relationship going? Where's this relationship going with Miss Felicia and her boyfriend? Where's this relationship? Where's this relationship headed? This relationship is a very complicated relationship. I see a lot of codependency issues. I actually see the fact that one feels like the other one could not be complete without the other. There's definite romantic attraction. I absolutely see even the fact that this person is easily persuaded. Sometimes in this relationship to actually do things that they're not comfortable doing. However, and it developed a codependency. Actually, see the lady very much so needs to very much express her own feelings and not be codependent on another person. As well, actually see the fact too that this is absolutely related to some kind of course, somebody called somebody back in from a past life relationship experience as well, had unfinished business that needed finishing. I get that really loudly, and a couple more things actually oddly enough that I picked up here as well is that this person has somebody else. I saw somebody else along the road. This isn't who this person is supposed to actually be with. Actually, so if I were to be direct, is the relationship worth giving a chance with your boyfriend? Um, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I would lean more towards no.
Mm. You got to give the message the way you see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Indeed.
I feel like somebody else is coming in.
Yes.
And I think that's hard when you have your mindset on one particular person, but I feel like somebody new is coming in. You have
Yes.
free will though. One thing with spirit with love, when it's like, do I leave this person? Do I stay? Regardless of what we say, you have free will. We see it all the
Absolutely.
time. You can tell somebody a person is not good for you, and you'll see this person with them 3, 4 more years until they're ready to walk away.
Yes.
So if this person comes in and you choose to walk away, you will. Some people need that person to help. Give them somebody to, move towards because they don't want to be alone. But I agree. I feel like there's somebody else that's coming in. You guys, before we end it, I want you to go back through your name, how they contact you. And I want to thank you guys for coming on tonight.
Thank
Um,
you.
hopefully as we go on, we'll get the kinks out of it and it'll move around a little bit more smoothly, and we'll have some time. We'll have to figure it out. I'm gonna try to figure it out where y'all could be showcased a whole lot more. But I just want to say it was a blessing. I'm happy to any time represent y'all because y'all are like the best of the best of the best. Jessica, you crazy as hell sometimes. I be taking chances with you. But I'm glad you got on, wife. All right. So bro, who are you and how do they get a hold of you if they want to get a reading from you?
I'm Hugon Sherwin, High Priest of Haitian Voodoo, a two-headed conjure man. You can always message me through Hugon Sherwin on Facebook, and also the Root of the Bone Conjure Society That is my I would say my business page. And I usually answer them less than an hour, depending on the day. Like if it's during the week, I probably won't get back to anyone until probably after 5 during the weekend, as early as 12 noon. So feel free to message me, and I do answer depending if it's warranted, depending on what it is. I do answer also like spiritual questions about gifts and stuff, just little stuff. But if it, a consultation or anything needed, of course I'm going to state as such. So, but yeah, it's been a blessing to be able to be part of the crew.
Well, and Conjure Church is coming soon. Conjure Church coming this year. We already know.
Oh yeah, that's the rule of the Bone Conjure Society. I just got to get a few pastors and ministers and bishops. You lead pastor, so um, you know,
Oh Lord, I
well,
feel like I need to be bathed in holy water before I be the lead pastor. But we'll talk
Deacon,
about it.
oh, I mean, it don't matter. The anointing is the anointing, baby.
We'll get it. We'll get it together, bro. I love you. Thank you for being here. So, Elisa, babe, how did
Love
they
you
get a hold
too.
of you?
You can contact me at Lotus Mystic Haven. Do not contact me on my personal page. Lotus Mystic Haven on Facebook, Lotus Mystic Haven on Instagram, or you can email me at lotusmystichaven@gmail.com. Everything across the board is Lotus Mystic Haven. That's how you can find me.
Okay, thank you so much for being here, Jessica.
Hello, I'm Jessica. As you can see, I'm Miss Empathic Tarot. You can find me on Instagram right now. The best way to contact me is Jessica Pace on Facebook. However, if you would like a receipt, which I prefer to give, so this way you're not like, oh, well, I paid you. Yes, but it doesn't say what you paid me for. I will send you a receipt from PayPal. No big deal. Best ways to pay me is to either PayPal me or cash tag Miss Empathic Tarot 90 on Cash App. I do tarot readings. Right now, I have dice into. I'm learning to divine with D&D dice, so my nerd fans, we can play around with that sometime if you'd like. Also, as a side hustle, I do design bind runes for. Trying to get it there. I designed that one. And where's my sketchbook at? Whatever. I'll find it later. Anyway, I'm about to get another tattoo. So if anyone wants me to design them a tattoo, I don't tattoo it on. I just draw it out for you to do whatever you want with it. But basically, you can carry around my energy with you, have fun with it. But for my people who are asking, why do I feel down, whatever, because I do personally go to therapy mostly every week, unless there's a logistics error like scheduling. For those of you who are feeling like I can't take my own power back, yes, you can. The first thing I'm going to tell you, as someone who does suffer from mental illness badly, first thing I'm going to tell you, just to get you started, learn how the hell to say no. Period. The end. If you don't want to do it, and sometimes I find people with mental illness, and I know I do this, they'll say yes even though they want to say no. It is okay to say no. It is not okay to say yes to something you don't agree with just to make other people happy. I've learned this the hard way. It just blocks your spiritual journey. So my advice for people, please go to therapy. It's okay. They have sliding scales now, that they have telehealth if you don't want to meet someone
Absolutely.
they have telehealth if you don't want to meet someone in person. They also have like Zoom meetings and stuff. And if you're not down for that, you can't afford it, please join a support group. They can give you tools. All a therapist does is teach you how to progress for yourself mentally. And if you can get that started, you can get your spiritual journey moving forward easier.
Absolutely.
And it is much easier. And if you don't know, if you can literally walk in there and say, I don't know how I feel today, and just be straight with yourself. My therapist is basically like my secondary. Like my mom isn't here with me; she died when I was little. So my therapist basically acts like my mom and will get on my case for doing stupid shit. Trust me. But for those of you who don't know what therapy is like, if you don't know, if you say I don't know what to expect, it's okay. They're just there to get to know you, just like you're there to get to know them. You don't know what to expect from them, and you know what? If you don't agree with them, you can go to a different therapist. Just that simple.
Appreciate you, babe. You went through a lot this last year, and you're doing a whole lot better. So I
Thanks.
appreciate you sharing that. You should do it on your page. You should do a PSA about mental health because you lived it, you struggled with it, you suffered through it. I would love to see it, and I think for a lot of people that are going through it, it would help. So I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, having suffered personally, and you and I have talked, and by the way, wife, when we're off of here, if you have time, I would like to do a read trade for whatever you need, because I've been wanting to read you for a while, but we haven't reconnected on Facebook since I started the
Wifey going to get her something to eat, and then we'll connect.
I don't care. I'll make it too.
I got to eat in peace and then do the reading. I can't do. I got to let my food marinate, and it's a whole process for me.
I got you, wifey. I get it.
But I mean, an hour. Give me an hour, and I'll be good. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, for my people who you don't know what it's like, I'll put it to you this way: I mentally cycle through the same blockage at least 100 times an hour. Versus your standard person does it maybe once an hour. No, I do it like this. That's why it takes me longer to get back into balance. And it's a Libra trait where we get up in our head and we can't get past it. It takes a while. It's okay. But for those of you who are saying I'm not good enough, yes, you are. All right, I'll bring the mama out in me. You're good enough. Stop listening to people who are telling you aren't, and if they're telling you you're not good enough, get them out of your life. You don't need that kind of negativity. Point blank. Period.
Thank you, sweets. Jasmine, how they get a hold of you, babe?
Okay, so you can contact me at Isabel Psychic, which is the name that you should see on the screen. That is my Facebook name. If you need to connect with me elsewhere, I will start there, and then we can branch off. Life coaching, start there first, and then we can branch off.
Okay, thank you. Jasmine and both Elisa are life coaches. So for those of those that are looking, if you're not looking just for just a traditional diviner or tarot reader, they both are certified life coaches.
And a therapist.
And therapists. Thank you. Rob, how to catch up with you, babe?
First of all, Tanya, thank you so much for this evening. Many blessings.
No problem.
Much love is, of course.
I appreciate
blessings,
it.
everybody.
Thank you,
Blessings, everybody. You can reach me over at Mystical Mojo, Mystical MYSTIKAL Mojo. I actually do spiritual work for clients as well and professional readings. Feel free to holla. I appreciate everybody this evening. Be blessed.
All right, you guys. Love you all. Y'all be safe. Talk soon.
You guys take care.
Bye.
I'll see you in an hour, wifey.
In an hour.
Okay.